I like you. I like you.
Nelson's a good bloke.
Why you poison?
Tan and bitter, Sam.
Diet Coke.
Honestly, you might as well drink.
I'm just joking. A pint of bitter. The man you're looking for is either wearing thick gloves of some sort, or he's using a bag or something made out of coarse material.
Or he had a wig.
Gets under the nails.
You can't know that from one stiff.
What does it matter anyway? None of this is real. You're just some thug crawled out of some dark little pit in the back of my mind.
You can report me.
See you, Jane.
You're new. And you got something big crammed up your jacksie, but don't worry, you'll learn. I may be the sheriff, but I'm a deputy to the law. Now, I don't care if you want to take a swing for me, if it makes you feel good. But what I do ask is that you don't hide anything from me. So, have you got a hunch about this case?
With what I know, I could find this killer.
Prove it.
Look for these leads cropping up in any box in the room. Priority.
Priority, will call.
To predict what this killer might do next, we have to understand what he's thinking and feeling. Annie, you're familiar with this case, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Could you help us out here?
Oh,
Please.
It's not typical for women to be doing detective work.
As a BA in psychology. Ooh. Now, the victim wasn't gagged. Why didn't he gag her, Annie?
Forget the mind-reading act. Let's get down to the striptease.
Womanizing.
He needed to see a mouth, lips. We have to see the things that we value.
Now put yourselves in the mind of this man. You're lonely. Every night you dream of this girl, and she's got big eyes and red ruby lips. So you go out and you find that girl, and you bring her home. But you don't gag her, because you want to see those ruby lips. And then one day you just snap. Strangle her, using bootlace. And then the cycle starts all over again with a different girl. And this time, you're positive you're going to be brave enough to kiss her.
Only you won't be.
Thank you.
How would he keep her quiet without gagging her?
Drink ain't gonna fix things. What am I saying? I run a pub. Of course it'll fix things. You're not lost, pal. You're where you are. And you have to make the best of it. It's all you can do. Keep it to yourself, eh? Folks just seem happier with you than Nelson.
And then he wakes every day. Like, he never shows him go to sleep. Never shows him go to sleep. And the last 2 nights, he passes out. I mean, he just disappears, and then he wakes up like that.
I want Chris out of the collators, Den. It's a waste of flipping time.
No, it isn't.
Sorry, did that sound like a question?
I can find this killer.
Do you know what? I think you're trying to show me up. Allow me to retort.
Well, I drank at the wrong time.
Better?
He doesn't gag him because he wants to kiss him, but if he shout out, he's going to get caught, isn't he? So what's he going to do? Strands of material underneath their nails and on their skin. But it's not wool, it's rough. I know where the fibers come from. Soundproofing. He's trying to muffle the room to hide the cries.
Anything happens to this motor and I come over your houses and stamp on all your toys, got it? Good kids. Chris, move about a bit.
The name for his list
Tell
came
D.I.
through.
Tyler we've found one of his names in the collator's office. We've found one.
Which one? Which name?
One of the names you asked me to find. Rames.
Mrs. Rames, you made a complaint to the police about 3 months ago.
I saw a lady policeman. Nice girl. Have you got Garibaldi's?
Chris, Garibaldi's.
Mrs. Rames, it's very important. It could be vital that you remember.
The lad next door. Number 20.
Oh, yeah? What about him, my love?
Well, he's playing his record player all night. Bash, crash, bam. He still lives there. But you can't hear a thing now.
Because he soundproofed the room. And maybe Colin followed in his footsteps.
The suspect is an Edward Kramer.
Oh, there's the girl. Is it the girl from the picture? Did she live?
Dora? Dora?
If it's his girlfriend,
Dora,
okay.
it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. It's police, with the police. Oh,
Oh shit, there he is. Holy crap, I didn't think they'd find him. He didn't hear all the commotion? Now does he get to leap, like Quantum Leap? Does he go back because he solved the crime? Oh, there's Colin. He said Colin would be like 4 or 5 years old.
Get inside, Colin.
It's little Colin. But would he get that messed up that early? It probably prevented it.
That's Rame's house.
Yeah. The next
Maya was right. He knew the killer. We were one house away. Kramer will never go to trial. You know that, don't you? He's certifiable.
Nah, jury will send that creature down forever.
This is a doctor's report. We found it in the house. It says he is seriously disturbed.
You know as well as I do. He'll kill again.
Oh, my God.
Is that why? He gets out in 33 years?
That's why he doesn't kill for so long.
He goes to
We put him away in
jail.
hospital. He gets out in 30 years and then he kills. And then he kidnaps Maya.
So he
Are
didn't
you on
prevent
about-
anything.
Forget the bloody doctors know. If the jury know they're trying a cold-blooded killer, it's life. You want to have another pop at me? You want to get me suspended? If you like, you can try your hand. And as for this note, I'm making it your call.
Crumble it up. Yes, crumble it up. So, because now the guy won't do 30 years, he'll do life. And does that save Maya? Burn it!
Welcome to the team.
Thanks. Gov.
All the lights are going out. Is this gonna be some huge reveal? It's gotta be.
Sam,
Christ, it scared the shit out of
can you
me.
hear me?
It's the guy again.
My name is Neil. I'm a hypnotherapist. I'm speaking directly to your subconscious. I'm sitting beside you in your bed on the IC ward of St. James's Hospital.
I can hear you. I'm in a coma, yeah?
Take that definitive step. Do as I tell you, and you will be waking up with your family and friends around you. Your mobile hasn't stopped ringing. Maya is here.
Maya.
She's safe.
I'm coming back.
You tell her.
I'm coming back.
Does he think killing himself is what's gonna solve it? This never ends well.
I'm in a coma. I'm going to take the definitive step I need to wake up.
Neil's my ex. He did psychology with me. I told him all about you. He read all those notes you made.
There was nothing in those notes about a mobile phone.
Please don't jump! Sorry, I'm sorry! Bad joke! Please, no! Don't do it! Sam, no! Don't do it!
God. The guy played a joke on it? I was gonna say, how do you explain that? But they just kind of explained it, and it does make sense.
What should I do, honey?
Stay.
Obviously, he's not gonna jump, but that was freaky. Oh god, that's the end. J Skills, amazing recommendation. I love it. Very, very cool. I can't believe it was that long. I kept looking because I'm expecting it to end, and I thought it said 43 minutes, but it went almost a full hour. I don't mind at all, though, because I really did want to know more. I thought that was the end when he was talking to Neil in the shop. I thought that was going to be like the end, and then it's like, dun dun dun, to be continued. Who makes that kind of joke? Clearly, the guy is unstable. Even if You thought he was crazy. You read all his notes and then you say like, I'm going to pull a fast one and kick the power off. Now also, how would he have that kind of privilege where he could shut down the power in the whole deli? But that's neither here nor there, because I was thinking, how are you going to disprove that? That's really weird. It's his subconscious telling him to do these things. Neil like paused when he said, do something to let me know. Paused for like a couple seconds. Then Sam talked and then Neil talked again. I thought maybe the hypnotist was not hearing him, but like pausing, like as if to be like, if you do hear me, I'm going to keep talking. So I really believe that was possibly a hypnotist. But then we have the woman, I can't remember her name, it's a lot of names to remember in the beginning here, but the woman that came to the rooftop is like, no, that's my boyfriend. He's pulling a fast one. What kind of sick joke is that? I have to assume that it's real right now. Right now, I'm leaning towards it's more real, but that he really is in the present time, 2006, in like a coma. Somehow he's in a coma in his present time and got sent back in time. Don't ask me how, it's science fiction, but maybe they'll explain it. He got whacked by the car. Maybe like the angle and speed at which he was hit at made some kind of time travel like thing. And since he didn't die, he's in a coma and he traveled back. It's like your typical time travel where it corrects itself. Even though that was the reason he only got 30 years instead of life, something else happens because time can't be changed and it course corrects itself. Maybe he'll learn enough where when he hits present day, he can solve the crime quicker, therefore not really changing time, I guess. He just used his experiences to gain knowledge. I don't know if that works or that's a cheat, but who knows? If we don't even know if it's real right now, I wonder if he could see himself. We see now that we saw little Colin. I immediately knew that it was going to be little Colin, and little Colin saw what was going on, and maybe it like screwed him up. But Maya was right. Maya said, I bet you it's someone that Colin knows, because how else would it be tied to him in that way? Lots of craziness going on. But it could be subconscious. The bartender tricked me a little bit too. The bartender, Nelson, I do remember because the characters that interested me most, I remembered. But Nelson also was a little funny. He's like, don't tell anybody, blah, blah, blah. Like they were giving me like weird things. Even the girl who later got kidnapped and they rescued, all of them were just acting bizarre. But maybe they're only acting bizarre because we know something's up. So we're looking for bizarreness. I don't know. Very cool selection though. Really looking forward to watching more of these. If you guys want full unedited reactions, Patreon link in front of me somewhere, as well as other shows seasons ahead. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.